Hey everybody, Grandma Alaska here. How are y'all doing today? Well, I finally got my GoPro. Yeah, now all I gotta do is learn how to use it. That's the next thing. I'm getting better at editing videos, so the quality will get better. And so it's all a learning curve. And I got my drone, so I'm super excited to learn these things and be able to bring you better video footage very soon. We're going to be doing some outback adventures and I will be able to film them in live time, and I'm super excited about what we'll be able to capture and the footage we'll be able to share. On this particular video, though, I have a clip of some moose, a mama and twins, that visited my yard this past spring in, I want to say early May. And then we've been seeing a lot of moose this winter and this spring, and I guess you call this summer. It's pretty cold out today and windy, but I'm going to share some of this moose footage because I think it's something that if you're not from Alaska, you really enjoy seeing. If you're from Alaska, you never get tired of seeing moose. And so that's what I have for you today, some moose footage. But after this video, I will have some live footage on the jet ski and four-wheeling, and it should be a fun adventure. Okay, here we go, moose footage. Oh, mosquito buzzing around me. We got a mama right here and two babies. There's one twin baby and there's the other twin baby right there in our backyard right now. Look at them, looking for something to eat. Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama Moose. How is ya? You looking for something to eat? Huh? Is you hungry? You bring your babies to look through my garden? There's nothing out there yet. Are you loving that? Oh, the mosquitoes are out. That's so cool. Look at that. Grandpa, I caught him telling some jokes. Check these out. He is so funny. Oh my goodness. Check it out.
Funny joke. 3 convicts are on their way to jail, and the warden told them they could each bring one item to help occupy their time. So the first one says to the second one, he says, "What did you bring?" He said, "I brought a thing of paints, and I thought I'd paint anything I could." He says, "What did you bring?" So the first guy said, "Well, I brought a deck of cards. I can play poker, gin, solitaire, all kinds of games to keep myself occupied." And the third one's just sitting over there grinning smugly. And they both said, "Well, what did you bring?" He said, "I brought a box of feminine napkins, tampons." He said, "Why would you bring that?" He says, "Because here on the box it said I can go swimming, horseback riding, jogging, whatever I want to do."
Grandpa.
This old man gets contacted by the IRS, and the IRS agent said that he needed to come in for an audit. So the old man agreed that he'd be there Monday morning. So Monday morning comes, and him and his attorney show up at the appointment. And the IRS guy said, "Look here," he said, "you're on Social Security. You're only making $20,000 a year, but your income shows $60,000 a year. I need to know how that's possible." The old man says, "Well, I do a lot of betting and I'm pretty good at it." So the tax attorney says, "Well, how so? How is that?" The old man says, "Well, for instance, I bet you $500 I can bite my own eyeball." And the tax attorney thinks about it for a minute and says, "Well," he said, "I'll take that bet." So the old man pops out his glass eyeball, puts it in his mouth, bites it, puts it back in his head. And the tax attorney's like, "Oh man, I really don't have $500. I don't know what I'm going to do." The old man says, "Well, how about this, double or nothing?" He says, $500 says I can bite my other eyeball. Well, the attorney saw him come walking in there, so he knew he wasn't blind. So he said, "Sure, I'll take that bet." So the old man pops out his false teeth, bites his other eyeball. The old man just sitting there grinning, and the tax attorney, the IRS guy, is really upset. He's like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm $1,000 down. The old man says, well, here, I got one. He says, I'll help you even the score. He said, $1,000 says I can stand on this side of your desk and pee in the trash can on the other side and not get a drop on your desk. The old man, the tax attorney is looking at him, and he says, thinking to himself, he said, man, this guy's like 70. He doesn't have the prostate for that. He says, I'll take that bet. So the old man leans back, and he's peeing over the desk and peeing all over the top and peeing all over the chair. Never even got a drop in the trash can. So the tax attorney says, whoo, I won. And the regular attorney that came in with the old man says, oh, darn it. And the tax guy says, what's the matter? And he says, this old fool bet me $10,000. He could come in here today and pee all over your desk, and you'd be happy about it.
That's a good one, Grandpa. It's midnight. The sun's still shining. Isn't that beautiful? In the winter, it shines in the top of the trees, like at 11:30 in the morning. And we just see it in the tops of the trees. But at night here, you can just see it in the tops of the trees. But look at those clouds too. Aren't they just beautiful? I'm just mesmerized by how beautiful it is out here so late at night. The sun's still shining. You can see it up there in the tops of the trees. Spectacular. Ooh, go around circles, get dizzy. No. Well, yeah, I'm a little bit dizzy. It's really peaceful. The wind finally laid down. The wind's been blowing all day here. And finally no wind and just calm beauty. Yeah, you gotta love it. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video, and I'm going to bring you more soon. Please, if you like my videos, please like them, and please subscribe, and I will keep doing this. Eventually, if I don't get enough subscribers, I'll probably quit. But I'm going to try for a little bit longer and just see how this goes. This YouTube thing is a lot harder than I thought it was. It looked kind of like a piece of cake, but you know what? Anything worth working for is hard, and I'll accomplish this. I just know I will. My husband told me a joke today. I don't know if it's real appropriate, but he said, when a woman wears a bikini, 90% of her body shows. But men are so polite that they only look at the covered parts. Ha ha. Anyways, see you next time.